Hello, everybody. I am Miranda Mikhailis.
There is a lot I would like to cover, but I have no idea where to start, so I'm just going to wing it. So Sargon made a recent video saying that everybody in the anti-feminist community should call themselves liberals, but what's about people who would consider themselves to be an anti-feminist or anti-SJW and a conservative or a Republican? What's about those people? But I do understand where Sargon of Akkad is coming from.
It's also a little bit like sport. You define yourself by the team you support, not the team you don't. Despite rivalries, despite major rivalries. I mean, Rangers fans and Celtic fans hate each other, but they don't call themselves Celtic haters and Rangers haters. They call themselves Rangers fans and Celtic fans. Even warring football hooligans understand that naming yourself after what you oppose is not a very, well, sporting thing to do. Or a very effective thing to do if your aim is to consolidate. That might be why atheists don't really have a functional community. The clue is in the name. It has a prefix A. If you define yourselves by what you don't believe, and you go to a place where no one believes that thing, then you're defining yourself by a thing that is of no consequence in that place. It's fucking retarded. So you find yourself gravitating towards people you do have something in common with, such as games, or comics, or feminism. I mean, if you go to an atheist convention to meet new people, what do? You're an atheist? Me too. Nice. Bye. You're an atheist? Me too. Good talk. You're an atheist? Me too. Cool story, bro. But wait. You're an atheist and you like gaming? Me too. Let's go to a gaming convention and have a much better time.
Naming yourself after what you're against is very stupid. It is much better to name yourself after what you're for. The problem is that different anti-feminists are for different things. You've got left-leaning anti-feminists like Tyler Preston, but you've got right-leaning anti-feminists like Hunter Avallone. And Michelle did bring up a good point on why it's a bad idea to call yourself an individualist. If you consider yourself an individualist, but you believe in single-payer healthcare, then people would just poke holes on whether or not you're really an individualist if you do believe in any form of prioritizing the collective over the individual. We could try shooting for egalitarian or humanist, but in the end it comes down to the individual on what they would like to call themselves. But I would think that if you want to get things done as a collective, then you would have to have a name for your group, and it's better to name yourself after what you're for. But, maybe people are stronger Republicans than they are anti-feminist, or maybe a person is a stronger Democrat, than they are an anti-feminist. So maybe anti-feminism is not something that they take too seriously. And of course, if you're part of my audience, you can call yourself whatever you like. I don't really care. Independence-Man recently puts out this video. Let's listen to what he has to say.
University places, allowing universities to recruit as many students as they can fit in order to accumulate help HECS funding, actual tertiary entrance scores have plummeted, meaning every person and their dog can now get a degree, devaluing their worth in the process. So
there is a reason why I played you that clip. It's because I believe that American education or American college education is also losing its value with, less prisoners take college courses, and with the idea that SAT scores, or the standardized test upholds white supremacy.
Quickly address the claim that standardized tests uphold white supremacy, because I don't know if you caught that, but that's something that the student government is also claiming with this resolution. Standardized tests are not racist, and they certainly don't uphold white supremacy.
If you were to allow everybody into college, regardless of their education level, then a college education would be pointless. Like if one kid is college ready and they have an SAT score of 500, and if there's another person who is illiterate and they go to college not being college ready, and you have to appeal to the lowest common denominator, then a college degree, it will eventually be a worthless piece of paper. Not to mention that there are worthless degrees out there like gender studies and Pan-African studies. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.